Guys, they said Kabiyesi was in shock such that he almost shed tears when Akowe Oba, as in the person that is in charge of that library where they keep archived information. As a matter of fact, where they keep the royal register, as in the man is in charge of the royal register. They said Kabiyesi have suspended the man, but suspending him will not bring out the truth. So the Kabiyesi decided to get the truth from him by giving him mandate to release or to tell him how everything happened. If not, that his punishment will be more than suspension. You know, and that was how they said the man started recalling what happened during the period that this whole thing happened. First, a guard came to collect that list. And when this guard collected the list, they said the man was so anxious to know, such that he followed the guard and find out that he handed the list over to Olori Two-Face. That is Ona Gospel. So, as if that is not enough, after that is how Gospel got involved, even though Gospel is denying it. Now, they said, when they started asking the man, did you go through that book before giving it to them? And when they return it, did you go through it again? Because they said the letter that they came with, because before you collect certain documents from that place, it's not even certain document, before you collect any document from that library, you must have a letter, especially when it comes from the palace, you know. So they came with a letter. That letter was bearing Kabiyesi's seal and signature as well, you know. So the man could not doubt it. But there was a distraction, because I believe that this distraction was one of the reasons why the man did not ask certain questions, or why he did not go through the book again when they return it. Even though nobody will blame him, but because he can never imagine that these people can go as far as removing a name that the gods have written inside that place. Because when the gods brought a woman inside the palace and allowed the woman to get married to the king, it simply means that they are the ones that wanted the person's name to be encrypted into that book. You know, so nobody will blame the man for not going to check and all of that. But you know that at a time like this, every information you have about that thing, no matter how little, you have to release it. So how they said Blublo's aunt got involved was the day that guard came to collect that book, that register from him. They said Blublo's aunt came, and it was looking like they all come together because it was almost the same time that they came. And Blublo's aunt, they said the woman is well respected, you know. She's a senior citizen in that Ile-Ife kingdom. The woman get money, the woman gets class and everything. So when this woman came, she was talking to the man in charge of that register. You know, there is kind of discussion that will be going on. When that guard now came, he was trying to pay attention to the guard and all of that. Then that Blublo's aunt was kind of, no, just settle him immediately. I have more important things to discuss with you. You know, that kind of situation. And in as much as he did not see it as anything that day, then another thing that made him to think that that woman is part and parcel of that gang up is because, one, he sensed that they came together. Then after 3 days, they said it was raining that day. And that Akowe Oba, they hold a meeting in the palace. So he was coming from Kabiyesi's palace, and it was raining that day. Then, when he was rushing back to his office, which is that library, and he said he saw Blueblo, not Blueblo, Blueblo's aunt with that guard again, with gospel, Ona gospel, to me, Olori Two-Face. So he saw them, but he did not think that they were coming to his office. But it was that same day that they returned that register. And before the guard came, the lady, which is that Blublo's aunt, first went to the man again. The same thing she did on the day that guy came to collect that list was almost the same thing she was doing. You know, and because of the so much respect that they have for the woman, he did not think that there is anything, but somehow his mind was telling him that what kind of distraction is this? Why is this? Could this be a coincidence or something? You know. So, and when the guard brought back that list, due to the fact that he was in a deep conversation with Blublo's aunt as a form of distraction, because it is a distraction, he didn't go through that register. All he did was to put it back, and they wrote return. Then the funny part of it is that he made a photocopy, as if he knows. He made a photocopy. But unfortunately, he made 2 photocopies where he kept one, you know, carelessly. It was that one that saved him. Because when this whole drama started, they noticed that even that letter was missing. That letter that came from Kabiyesi, that came from the palace, it was that photocopy that he kept carelessly away from that library that he later saw and presented to the Council of Chiefs. And every one of them was like telling Kabiyesi, but this is your signature, this is your seal. And you will not blame anybody for granting whatever it is that they requested with this kind of a letter, you know? So it's one of those things that they said that saved the man. Then the man was like telling them how Blublo's aunt got involved. But my question is this: could this be a coincidence, or is it a masterminded plan? So the man is just opening up what happened, and what he did not say is this woman or is not this woman. But you know that with this kind of explanation, every reasonable adult will know that there is something fishy in that movement. And it's not as if that woman used to visit that place often. No. As a matter of fact, the man said he cannot even remember the last time he came to that place. Maybe he came because of that plan. Nobody knows. And the Kabiyesi was highly disappointed, because you know that in a situation like this, if you say that Blueblo is part of the gang up, you might not be mistaken, because we all know that her aunt is doing whatever they are doing in their own favor. Guys, what do you think? Tell us on the comment section. But I want to remind you that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media, okay? Always bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you're here to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support for me. Don't forget to share this video. It is important, okay? I love you guys. Bye. See you.